Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to continue tutorial of Python series, and we are going to do second part of it. So what we are going to learn in this series is that how to use if-else statement, and before that we have to learn something like some kind of operator. So let's jump on it and learn it first. So here you can see I have some comparison operators written here, like greater than, lesser than, equals to, like thing. Well, what does these things do? Like suppose I have a variable a which contains an integer and another variable b which contains another integer, and then if I want to compare it, like whether a is greater than b or b is greater than a, so I have to use this greater than symbol. Here it is going to do is it is going to compare a whether a is greater than b or not. If it is greater than b, so it will return me true. If it is not, then return me false, and vice versa for the lesser than operator. And next is equals to operator. Here, like suppose if I have like a and b variables, and if I want to check that whether both of them are equal or not, so I can check it through it. And next is not equals to operator. Like suppose sometimes you want to see you just want to get true if the both of the integers are not equal, so you can use that. And next is greater than or equal to operator. So this kind of operator will return true if the variable a is greater than or either equal to b, else it will return false. And same thing will happen for lesser than or equal to operator. Now let's move on to logical operators. So what does these kind of things do? So a logical operator is and or not, and if you have studied logical gates in physics, so you might know already about it. So if you don't know, so I will explain you. So suppose I have two statements, like I have a and I have b, and if a is true and b is true, so I will get true in AND operator. But suppose if I have at least one false statement, like either a is false or b is false, so I will get false as a value, and if both are false, so I will get false. And next is not operator. Well, in this operator, at least one of the statements should be true, then it will return value as true, else it will return false. Next is not operator. Like suppose if I have a statement a and it is true, so what will not operator do is that it will invert it and it will make it false. Like if the variable a is true, then I will get false, and vice versa. Like if I have a variable a which has a false statement, then it will turn it into true. Well, don't worry if you are not able to understand it, you will get an idea of it, how it is working in the if-else statement when I will do programming. So now here is first if-else statement. What I have did is I have taken a variable a whose value is 12, and then a variable b whose value is 3, and then I have compared it with a is greater than b operator, and then if the condition is true, so I will get some kind of answer like a is greater than b. So let's check it out how it is working. So just paste it here, and now if I would run it into my terminal, so you can see that it is writing like 12 is greater than 3. So how it is writing like this? So here you can see a. So in print value, the first thing that will be printed is a, and value of a is 12, so it will print 12. And then it will print this is greater than, and then after that it will print b, which is 3. And now suppose like before if I want to if I will change this value, so what will be the answer? Like if suppose I put a smaller value in it, like a 2, so what it will do? So here you can see it didn't give anything, like I didn't got any kind of output. Why? Because here the statement went false, like A is now no more greater than B, and hence this statement will not get executed. And that's how if statement works. But suppose I want to do some kind of thing, like I also want some kind of another different kind of statement in, like if the condition is false, so I want to get some different kind of statements. So how I will do it? So you have to do it through else statement. So how you can do it? So here you can see an example of it. So what does it do is it will have A as a variable and B as a variable, which I have already assigned some kind of value, and if A is greater than B, then it will print this statement, otherwise it will print me this. So let's just to see how it will work. Like if I change it to this, so here you can see like I have A as value of 12 and B has value of 14. So let's see what it will print. So here you can see like it is printed as 12 is less than 14. How? Well, because in this statement I have asked like whether A is greater than B, and you know that 12 is not greater than 14. So this statement wasn't got executed, but here below thing is got executed because it is in else. So if this statement get false and it will not get executed, then all the instructions in else will be get executed. And that's how we put in the program, like if this condition is true, so do this kind of thing, or if this condition is true, then do another kind of thing. So that's how we managed to do it. Now if I want to check something like not only true and false, like if I want to check multiple things, like I have some kind of 2-3 things to check, so I can also do that too. So here in the above code you can see like if A is greater than B, then it will print A is greater than B. If not, so it will print A is less than B. But suppose if I have A is equals to B, so this statement will not be executed, but still this statement will be get executed. Suppose I have a value of A as 11 and B as 11, so would it be right to say like 11 is less than 11, and that's what will be printed. Like if I just change this value to 14, then I run the program again, so it is saying that 14 is less than 14, which is completely false. So here another guy enters whose name is Alif. So what does this do is we can put multiple conditions to check, and here is an extra condition in it. So if I put this here, now if I will execute the code, so how will it look like? So now let's execute the code. So it is printing me both are equal, which is right. Like 14 is equals to 14. You can't say like 14 is less than 14 or 14 is greater than 14. So that's how if else statement works, and you also got to know about else statement. Now let's take a bigger program to work on. Like suppose you have age of some guy, and you want to check print a message according to which range of age does it belongs to. So here we are not going to use only comparison operators, but we will also use logical operators. Here you can see like I have used AND as a operator. So here I have used and here too I have used and here too I have used AND. So first let's check it out, like what does this do. Let's first copy it and paste it here. So now if I would see, so what it is doing, like it is taking a variable named C and then asking to enter your age, and After that, when we will enter our age, so it will check first condition, like whether C is less than or equal to 12. So if my age will be less than or equal to 12, so I will be given a message that you are a kid. Then if I have a range between like 13 to 18, so I will be given a message like you are a teenager. And if my age is between 18 and 35, so it will say me that you are a young adult. Else it will say me like if I have age between 35 to 60, then it will say like you are an old adult. Else it will say if you have age greater than 60, so it will say me that you are old. And that's it. So what AND operator is doing, like it is checking like if C is greater than or equal to 13, then this value will be true, and this value for if C is less than 18. So if the age the range of age is like above 13, so this thing will return me true. And the same for this thing, like if my age is below 18, so this thing will also return true. And if both of the statements are giving me true, AND operator will combine both of the trues and give me the answer as true. Suppose any of the statement in this is taken as false, so it will give me false as an answer. So let's see how it is working in real life. And if I run Python program and if I enter my age something like 10, so it says you are a kid. And if I again enter something like 15 or 16, so it will say me you are a teenage. Or something like 90, so it will say you are old. Well, that's how if-else statement works, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. I have given just a single example, but you can do as many things as you can. So that's all for this video. I will come with another video about more interesting things, and finally we will do some kind of projects with Python. So that's all for this video, and I will see you next time.